Let's see. How's this work? Anybody here? Don't really know if I can. We'll sit here and wait and see if anybody shows up here. Make sure you guys can see me. Move this out of the way. Hello, hello. Anybody there? I should try and hook up my microphone here. I don't do too many of these, so you guys got to bear with me. Hello, hello. Anybody in the room? Oh, what the heck? I don't need that. Don't know if anybody's in the house or not yet. 2 people. Ah, somebody showed up. I need my glasses to see who's here. Rumple Foreskin, what's going on? That's a pretty cool name. What made you think of that? How you doing, bud? So just me and you for now? People just starting to come in? It's from your childhood. Oh, good. Finally getting back to being able to come on YouTube. Had a rough 2 weeks. Now winter's coming here in PA. I don't know where you're from. Where are you from? Starting to get cold, starting to winterize everything, you know? Yeah, you know what it's like then. Then all the sicknesses are coming and the kids are getting colds and, you know. Did you really? You had snow. Wow, already. And we didn't get any snow yet. Actually, it was 70 degrees today. What's up, Scott? What's going on? You guys see me okay? I have to get more light in here, but well, I'm using my webcam on my PC, but it's awful. Seems awful blurry. That or it's just my eyes. I don't know. I can't see anything with my glasses either. Don't mind me. Yeah, I'm doing good. Trying to figure out what the next couple projects are going to be now that I got things situated in the house and got all the air conditioners and everything out for the winter. What you guys want? Any ideas? Anybody use any of those patterns I put on for Halloween? If you go in the community section, there's a whole bunch of them. Whole bunch of them. You go through them, and a lot of them you have to hit the slide, and you just go through. There's got to be at least 30 of them in there, though. I don't know how good the internet is. I was going to try this on my phone, but I was afraid I wouldn't be able to see you guys chatting. The picture would probably be a lot better. I'm just in the workshop right now. I put a background up so you can see me better instead of all the garbage behind me, mostly carvings. Alabama. Oh, you did? R. Bozer? Is that it? Bozer? Bosery? I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh, I'm glad. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I got to get more consistent. I know. I'm going to try this winter. It's hard to carve outside in that cold, though. I got to find a way to heat the tent better. Hey, Glenn, made it. You made it, buddy. How's your hand? You do that carving? You said you cut your hand pretty bad. Got to be careful, man. The tools are sharp. I have my share of boo-boos in the day. I'll tell you that. Might have to stock up on some cottonwood and do a lot of knife carving this winter. Something I could do inside and stay warm and just do a lot of whittling, maybe. Getting better, Glenn? You did it last week too? Oh, geez. You got to pay attention to your carvings and quit watching the videos while you're doing the carving. Pay attention to your hands, not the computer screen. Because it's an epidemic. Rumpel sliced his hand too. I don't want to knock on wood. I got plenty of wood around, but I don't want to say I haven't sliced myself in years, believe it or not. Matter of fact, I was at a show and I was talking to somebody and I was whittling with my knife. I was just flipping chips. He was like, "How come you're not even looking at that wood? You just kind of feel it after a while." Oh, geez, you're playing with oh yeah. When you're playing with those Dremel attachments, that'll do it. That thing gets away from you and runs across your hand. Yeah, I've had more things backfire and kick back or run across the wood. Power tools, you got to be careful too. Even though it cuts all bit, get away from you now and then and rub right across your hand. That's why it's good to wear a glove. You cut it with a saw though, huh? That goes on the Dremel? First time using it, probably didn't really know what to expect, right? Yeah. How deep? Yeah. How many stitches? Did you get any? A little bit of crazy glue and duct tape. That works. What do you got in here? I got the cam ready to go. We'll see who shows up. Actually, I thought we'd get more people for the Marshmallow on a Stick challenge. We don't really have too many, so every one of you has got a really good chance of winning. Oh, really? You just taped it up? You're like me. I think the last time I cut myself, that's exactly what I did. I squeezed it, washed it, squeezed it together, put some crazy glue on it, put a Band-Aid on it when it dried. That was good. Don't recommend that for everybody. Go to the doctor if you need to. Yeah. Yeah, crazy glue works. It's like liquid skin, man. It's getting it's probably getting cold where you are too, Glenn, huh? Getting ready for winter there? It was 72 degrees today. I don't know. Rob should be showing up. He's in. He made a marshmallow. I don't know where he is. I should message him. I got my phone out. Where is it? Let's text Rob. Hey, we're live online. Where you at? Let's see if he answers. He's been working a lot lately. Now and then he'll chat with me. You had to have surgery. Oi. Yeah, I want to see who wins too. It's just an owl. I made the owls a while ago, and I put one away. I was going to try and make something pretty good, but I don't know where half you guys are from. Jordy was going to try and enter, but he didn't get to it. So I should have given more time. I should have said like 2 months and then pushed it more. But then my kids got sick and all kinds of stuff came up. So I haven't been online really promoting it. From Texas, huh? Mr. Rash in the house. How you doing, James? You better take care of that hand, though, Glenn. Let it heal up pretty good. You're messing with tendons there. They take a while to heal. I tore the tendons off my knee one time roller skating. Believe it or not, years ago. I used to run a skating rink when I was, I don't know, in my 30s. For like 10 years, I did that. From my 20s and 30s, it was my night job. And Tore all the ligaments off my knee one time, screwing around on roller skates, doing flips and stuff. I was nuts back then. But man, it took 3 months to heal though. Tore them right off the back of my knee. I hear my phone. Rob's texting me back. 28 at night, Glenn. Well, it was 62 at night here last night. But tonight it's going down to 40, and then by the middle of the week it'll be in the 30s and 20s again. Rumple, you're right next to Jordy, huh? Yeah, Glenn's up there too. He's in Quebec. Scott, 52nd in education. I thought we were bad. We were like 28, you know. I'll tell you what, my kids were homeschooled for a long time, and then I put them in public school. Unbelievable. Some of the questions they asked me, I think, you know what? Yeah, I'm pulling you out of school. They're much smarter when they're learning at home. Public school is not doing them service. There's Rob. About time you shut up. Everybody was asking where you were, Rob. Rob gets really lucky at these things. You better not win, Rob. He does. What I did was I got everything and I put it in a big coffee can. All right. So there's only like 7 or 8 in here. So hardly anybody entered this thing. I should have extended it is what I should have done. But we could do another one. I just figured it would be a cool thing. That marshmallow I thought was the coolest thing. I'd show you mine, but it's gone. I sold it already. Somebody saw it, they grabbed it the next day. But yeah, I got everybody in the can here. And what I'll do is I'll wait a couple more minutes and we'll just yak it. I'll read what you guys are chatting about. I never get to chat with anybody live. So I really should do that more. And I'll set up lights in the shop a little bit better this year. And like to do some lives, but it's very hard for me to carve unless I set it up. I'm actually have my laptop sitting on top of my CNC right now. I got a CNC that I hardly use. That's my work table right now. Gonna warm up there on Thursday, Glenn? You're building the shed, Rob. 15 degrees? Wow. That's getting cold already. I'm not ready for the cold weather. Gets in my bones nowadays. I used to love being cold. Now I don't like being hot in the summer and I hate being cold in the winter. Either one. I need a place that's about 75 degrees all the time. I'll be good. I clean my glasses so I can read what you guys are saying. Actually, I showed you a picture of the owl, right? That we're giving away today. Big new woodshed, Rob. I might be coming there to carve for you with you. You put a nice big wood stove in it, keep it warm, and put the coffee on. I'll be over. Minus 50 and minus 60. Holy crap, Glenn. Yeah, 75 would be good, right, Rob? Yeah. I used to carve in my garage. Actually, I had more room in my garage than the shop that I'm in now. I did have a big shop with Dan. My buddy Dan went back to Florida. If you guys watch some of the old videos, you met Dan in one or two of them. And he went back to Florida. We got rid of the shop. It was right before COVID. You couldn't sell anything. You know, it was ridiculous. It was just, why spend the money by the month, you know? So I just came back I have like a 12 by 14 woodshed, you know, but it's so packed with carvings and tools. And I really have no room to carve. So I got a tent outside that I use. And in the winter, that gets tough, you know. Wow, you're at minus 20 already, Rumple. Yeah, I'm coming, Rob. Put the coffee on. We probably wouldn't get any carving done. Sometimes I don't carve if I get to talking to you sometimes during the day. I'll message Rob or he'll message me, and next thing I know, a couple hours go by and we both got to go to work. You say, whoop. All right, so how many, does this say how many people are actually in here? I think we got, I think we only have 8 people in here, right? So we're going to have to do more of these and start making a regular week of it. I don't know if I'll do drawing lessons. You guys got to give me suggestions because, like I said, in the wintertime, I'm going to be in the tent. And besides wood spirits and chainsaw carvings, you know, I guess we got Christmas coming up. We have Thanksgiving coming up. I know, Rob, you want a bear. Rob wants to carve a bear with the chainsaw before the snow starts flying. That's usually a springtime carve, though. We could do bears. We could do birds. Birds are pretty good, you know, like songbirds, stuff like that. Everybody does bears, though. Everybody does bears. Everybody does eagles. Everybody does owls. Besides, well, this, let me see. Let me get my tape out of here for a second. If I can find my tape. I just had it. There we go. I don't even know how big this carving is, to tell you the truth. Let's see. I got it right here. Okay, the carving we're giving away today is made out of solid ash, and it's about 25.5 inches tall. Okay. And it's been sitting for a while. I mean, it's done its cracking and everything, but it's got some paint on it, but not a finish yet. So I'll clean it up and I'll put a finish on it. But this is a chainsaw carving, right? That's what we're giving away, all right? To give you an idea how big it is, all right? It's an owl, and he's carved all the way around. He's got a little bit of paint on him. Doesn't have a finish on it. Hasn't had a finish on it yet, all right? And he's been fine because I carved him out of decent wood. But he's a heavy bastard, I'll tell you that. Miss American Maid, nice to meet you. Welcome. So that's what we're giving away today. For the guys that carved a marshmallow, I wish I would have made it a little longer. I should have talked to Jordy because I'm really new at doing these lives and doing giveaways, really. I think we did one before. As a matter of fact, Rob won that one. The eye tutorial I did. We made an eye stick. Oh, we got to make, what do you guys think of the expression board? I just grabbed a board today. I was going to do all the expressions on the board, just draw a bunch of them on the board and then just carve them out with the Dremel quick. You guys really want to do that? Yeah, it's a pretty nice owl, Scott. You're in too, so you could be getting it. Love you too, Miss America, American Maid, Mrs. American Maid. If you're watching the videos, thanks for the support. I know I got to put a lot more on. I'm going to try and get on a lot again. Just making a transition from summer to winter now. So all the air conditioners had to come out of the house and the kids had to get their colds. And my son has asthma, so he was out of school for a couple of days. And it was a mess. But now everything's settled down and now I'm ready to get back to carving and see what our next project's going to be. Plus, I got to make some new beginner stuff for the other site. What's a great idea, Rob? I forgot already. I'm old. I'm almost 60. You can't freaking be calling me on stuff. You got to explain what you're talking about. You're using the Dremel? Good. We'll cover the Fordham too. Fordhams are really nice because the hand pieces are interchangeable. And once you have your bit once you have so many hand pieces, you get your bit in that hand piece. Like I have, when I have my Fordham all set up, I like to have a real fine bit in my Fordham and use the foot pedal for that. And then I have my Dremel running at the same time. But I can just pop the hand piece out, pop another piece in, and that bit's always in that particular hand piece. So it makes, quick changing a lot easier. So the big thing about Fordhams is you can put quarter-inch bits, quarter-inch shanks in those. And man, you can move some wood. You can really hug out some wood with some big 1/4-inch shank bits, you know. You've been watching Sticks and Stones reruns, huh, Rob? That's good. Some of the old stuff I should redo. Some when I first came on, there was a lot of knife work then. There was a man that was back in what was that 2011? I don't know. I forget now. But we should definitely do a live, and we should do a questions and answers or something. You know, once a week. You guys pick a day. I don't know when Jordy has his live, so we don't want to, you know, do a live when he's having one. Rob, you should start doing lives just to say hi to everybody, keep everybody going. It's always good to learn with the knife too, Miss American Maid. Mrs. American Maid, sorry. Yeah, carving the expressions on the board. I think that's what we're going to do next here. I'm going to draw a bunch of expressions, maybe make some new ones, and we'll just get a comb bit or something. That's all you got to do. You could even wood burn them onto a board, but I think that'd be a great project for the shop. And I said I was going to do it, so we do have to do it. Because I hate saying something and then not getting to it. So we definitely have to do it. Yeah, the Fordhams are nice. You can get sometimes you can get the Fordhams fairly cheap if you get a used one. You might try Craigslist or something. I don't know. But otherwise, you can look on eBay for them. I can definitely put them in the Amazon links. They're expensive. They're a couple $100. And then, you know, as you buy the hand pieces can get expensive too. Sometimes $50 each. They're good to have though. Once you have them, they last forever. You're welcome, Angela. I'm going to be making more. You guys got to let me know what you want. You want live nights too, Scott? What night you think you guys want? You want to do I don't know what nights you guys work, what nights you go out drinking. I don't know. I'm home all the time. It doesn't matter to me. We could do Monday night lives at 7 or 8. If you think it's better at 7, we'll do 7. If you think it's better at 8, we'll have to take a poll up. Maybe I'll put a poll up in the community section and we'll see what night we'll pick, and we'll just go live just to say hi and keep in touch and make sure we can bounce stuff off each other, you know. Our Bozer. That'd be nice. What do you know about that? How old are you? Still young. How old are you? What are you? Older than me? What? How do you pronounce that? Arbosri. Is it Bozer or is it? I wish I knew how to say it. I'm gonna call you RB. Oh, you just started with knives? That's good. Yeah, I'm gonna do more knife stuff. I used to do all my stuff with a knife for years. That's all I did. And I got using Dremels after that, and I started teaching Dremels on YouTube. Then when everybody got into chainsaw carving, and of course, sooner or later you want bigger stuff, you know. Rob's making knives off of wheel bearings. Made a lot of knives out of sawzall blades. Back in the day, that's what I used to make them out of. Yep. Or files. Files are kind of brittle, though. You got to, know how to temper them again. But yeah, made a lot of my own carving knives. A lot of times they were better than some of the knives I bought. That's what you need, a Dremel flex shaft. That's all you need, and a good Dremel. Usually Dremel 4000 and up is pretty good. I mean, I carved with a Dremel 200 for years. Made most of my money carving with that, believe it or not. Nowadays, the Dremels are getting more and more powerful. What night you go drinking, Glenn? So I haven't gone drinking since I was in my 30s. So yeah, you're putting stuff away for the winter too, huh, Rob? Yeah, I think we all are. Sounds like pretty much most of us are in the north anyway. We're getting the colder weather. You're 71, RB. No wonder you're telling me I'm young. God bless you. 71. That's still young. You're wood carving. As long as you suck that dust, it's good for you. Right? It's the wood carving dust that keeps you going. Yeah, I usually like doing the same thing, Rumple. I'll take my Dremel and then after I carve everything, then I'll use my knife. Yep. And I'll use chisels, even the wood burner. I like to go to the wood burner and burn details in. Try that on cottonwood bark. I've made a couple of videos on it. So if you would burn your cottonwood bark, all the details after you do it, and then you sand it with 220 until you can barely see the burn, but it gives it that nice shadow, gives it a whole different look. I'm telling you, it makes it a lot more sellable. I mean, it makes them stand out. It really does. Oh, you see the stuff I do. Sometimes I just mess with a little bit of paint, makes it totally look different. It actually looks like I can carve then when I do that stuff. Because I'll make a carving and I'll throw a little paint on it and go, oh, people think I'm pretty good. It's the paint. I mean, you can do a lot with paint, but you don't want to overpaint because then it just kind of defeats the purpose of the carving, Knives are good in the house, yeah. Yeah, I got in trouble for flipping chips on the floor in the kitchen all the time. Sit on the toilet, carve. You got nothing else to do. Carve your plunger handle like I did. That got me in trouble. It's wood. 30 years, Glenn, huh? Good for you. Hey, Barry. Long time no see, Bear. What's going on? What kind of chisels you buy, Rob? You get some files? I got files I haven't even used. They're in the pack. You should have called me first. I would have made you a deal. Some guy sold them to me. It was funny. Files are real nice. They're Swiss made. And this guy's at the flea market and he walks up to me with this big pack of files. And he says, you're a wood carver. Are these worth anything? He goes, or are these just like knockoffs? And he says, they're piffles. He goes, I said, piffles? I never heard of piffles. He goes, oh, they must be knockoffs. He goes, give me $20 for them. I said, all right. I said, what the hell? I'll sharpen them. There's a big set of files. Right? It's for a couple $100 set. Brand new. They were piffles, he said. He didn't know how to pronounce it because it's spelled with a P. I said, yeah, I'll take them off your hands. I'll use them. Yeah, Dremels make a mess. Even just getting a good shop vac and putting the hose right next to your Dremel. I mean, I did that for years. I still do that sometimes. I got a big dust collector. I got one mounted to the wall back here, but half the time the noise drives me nuts. A lot of times I like doing my carving with the Dremel right outside. I'll blow a fan so the dust just blows away from me as I carve. That's why I like summer. Yeah, I'm telling you, RB, use your wood burner and go over, the lines on the top of your eyes, your eyelids and stuff. Go through the beard hair, darken any detail lines you want to do with the wood burner, and then lightly sand it. See, that's the key. You lightly sand it afterwards. A lot of people just burn it and then it's too black and they go, because you mess it up. Just touch it up. You can even get your Dremel in like a ruby bits. I'll use a ruby bit. I'll use a diamond bit. Right. And clean off some of the burn and just, sand it with 220, something real light. All right. You'd be surprised how it makes your cottonwood bark carvings pop. See, just little things like that. That's why it's nice to have a live like this and talk with, not that I'm super experienced, but I've been carving, I'd say probably 30 years now. So I probably picked up a thing or two, but stuff like that has made a big difference in a lot of mine. So good to know. It's 82 where Cindy is. South Carolina. Hooey. Yeah, it's not a good thing. Yeah, the turkey doesn't stay good in 82-degree weather. Thanksgiving coming soon. You don't want it 82 degrees. Doesn't really feel like Thanksgiving then, huh? Yeah, once it gets past 80, I start getting pretty uncomfortable. Because me and Rob are going somewhere where it's 70, 75. Just carve Rob. I can carve plungers if I want, Bob. Rob. I didn't carve it into a spear. I carved a bunch of Santa Clauses down it and I got in trouble. Yeah, I said that in one of my lives last time. Yeah, well, it was always there. So every time I went in the bathroom, I'd bring my carving knife in. I'd put another little Santa on it. So when people came to the house, it'd be like, "Why's your plunger good? That's a cool plunger." It had Santa Clauses all the way down. And my wife asked, "What do you keep carving the plunger for?" I said, "It's there. I got nothing to do. Some people read the newspaper. I whittle." But it turned out to be a pretty cool project. We had it for years. Yeah, you want the chisels now, Rob? I got a smaller set too. I don't know if I want to give those up though. Those are piffles too, Rob. Piffles. Nice. 20 years sober. I never got to the point where I really had to worry about being sober or being drunk. I mean, if I went out now and had a couple of beers, I know they would give me a hell of a headache, probably. But I used to drink scotch when I went out. Never to the point where I was drinking a fifth of it by myself or anything. But, I'd have a good 8 or 10 drinks if I went out back then. Had many a nights where I wondered how I made it home if I wasn't riding with a friend. Had many a scotch headaches that I definitely wouldn't want to revisit too. You haven't had a hangover till you had one from scotch. Scotch Brite, huh? After burning what, Rob? Cottonwood bark? Gonna use Scotch Brite on it? Yeah, for years that's all I did. I'd go to flea market every year. In the winter, I would. I'm talking to Angela here. I would take just all my winter and just make stuff in the shop and store it. Make wood spirits every day. For years, all I did was make just wood spirits, as a matter of fact, because that was my main seller. So I would do that, save them all up, and then when springtime came, I'd go to the flea market. You set up a table and you just sell them. I was going to do a video on how to make an extra $100 to $300 a week just with wood spirits. And what I was going to do is do a kind of like a live experiment because it used to work. I don't know nowadays. I haven't done it in a long time. But to make like 10 wood spirits a week, make one a day or two a day, or even 7, say Monday through Sunday, and then start again that week selling them by putting them on eBay and just putting them on for $20 and see what they go for. But making them to the point where the sellability is so good, you'd be surprised. I put wood spirits on eBay for $20, and some of them have shot up to $75, $145. It depends. Depends on how you make them. Like I said, little things like you look at the other cottonwood barks on, say, eBay. Some guys are carving cottonwood bark. A lot of guys are carving pine knots, and they really go up too. We'll have to cover more of those. But when you carve cottonwood bark and you wood burn it and you sand it right, and sometimes just add a little paint, you'd be surprised what you could get on eBay for those things. And you can make, how many cottonwood bark carvings can you make in a day? I mean, if you really seriously sat there with your Dremel, what could you make? I know I can blast out 2 an hour if I'm just cranking with a Dremel and I wasn't teaching, and that's from start to finish and give each one a different expression. So if you do, 10 to 12 a week, right? 2 a day, you say. If you did that even, now you got 14 if you did 2 a day for 7 days. Put them all on eBay. Put them on for $20. Let them sell. What do you care? Now, if you're buying cottonwood bark, that can be a little expensive. You got to get your money back. But if you're using found wood, what do you care what you sell it for? Right? So if you make 10 carvings a week and you're using sticks from your yard, that was all free. What the hell? You might as well make $100 or $200. $300. Like I said, we should do that. We should do a live experiment for that week. Find wood, make a couple of different carvings, throw them on eBay, and watch them all week and see what we get. You know, just for shits and giggles, you know. And tips on the flea market selling is pretty much it. You just make a bunch and have at least 30 things, 40, 20 to 30 things, go up there and sell them and just barter with people. Let them barter, sell them cheap. It's really a numbers game. If you got 30 carvings, and you sell them for $20 each, you're going home with $600. If you sell them and people, that sounds cheap, I know, but it depends on how fast you can make them. I've done 10-minute carvings I've sold for $40, with the Dremel, with power, I'm reading, so I'm not looking into the camera. That's why I have my glasses. I can't see nothing without them. I'm not young like RB. All right, so we're going to have to get to this now. We got 13 people in here, and I know we only have 7 entries. Okay. So what I'm going to do... What's up, Larry? Wood burner and a Scotch-Brite. Rob says the wood burner works good with Scotch-Brite pads to clean up afterwards. All right, what I'm going to do... 1 wood spirit a month, Rob. That's why you're reviewing Sticks and Stones videos, huh? My wood shop looks like that, Miss American Made. All right, what I'm going to do... Oh, how do you enter this contest? This one's already done. We'll have to do another one. This one right here, you had to carve the marshmallow on a stick. Remember that project? Yeah, you can't sign up for the drawing. It was when I carved the marshmallow on the stick, I had announced it. I should have given it more time, though. I only gave it like a month. And tonight we're doing the drawing. You would have already had to have made your marshmallow to get in on this. It wouldn't be fair to the other guys. I already made the rules. So right now for this owl that I'm giving away, there's only 7 people that are entered. Glenn, you've been carving forever. I think, I've known Rob a long time, but I think I've known Glenn even longer. So, Glenn, you better know how to carve a wood spirit in less than a month, buddy. Yeah, I know. It's a bummer. It's a bummer. I wish you guys could have entered. I'd take names now, but, these guys already did. They submitted their pictures, and I got their names. So we're going to do the drawing. I'm going to pull somebody's name out of the hat and see who gets the owl. We'll do another one, though. We'll do another one. The only other carving I got out there I could give away is a really nice eagle. But I think I'm going to sell that one. Eagles are a lot of work. I'll have to show you that one then. You didn't say what, Glenn? Oh, you said you know where he was coming from. That's why. Rob said it takes him a month to carve a wood spirit, and you said, I know where you're coming from, Rob. That's why I mentioned that, Glenn. Pick your name, Luann? Well, we'll see. Yeah, Rob wants his bear. I know. All right, so what I'm going to do here, hold on. Let's move this out. Again, I'm going to show you one last time. For those that are new, this is what we're giving away. All right? It's a big one. He's not small, and it's solid at. You guys going to make me finish this, or you want to put your own finish on it? Because I'd like to ship it just like this. Otherwise, I got to put a whole coating on it, and then it's going to take a while to ship it. Because it's going to have to dry, and it's going to be sticky, but you're going to get them as is like this, all right? Because it's going to take me a big can of Helmsman's at least or something to finish it. Looks like it was a hoot to carve. You funny guy, Rumpel. So, again, it's solid ash. It ain't too light. And they better not bang it up. You see the condition it is before I ship it, right? I think there's one little crack in the base. That's it. I mean, this thing's in good shape, right? So I'm going to take it down to the U ship it, the U pack, and let them pack it so it's nice. So whoever it gets to, it should get there in good shape. Here are the 7 names. They're in the can. All right. I'm going to shake it up. I'm going to take the lid off. I'm going to stir them around. And I just picked one out. I'm going to move this over here. Hold on. I'll put that up there. And this is, oh, you got to be kidding me. Look. Just carve Rob. I shit you not. Look at this. Now look at this. Do you see these other names in this can? All right. This is not Rob. I can't believe you got that, Rob. There's Scott right there. Luann's in here. Mark Anthony's in here. There's Luann Tucker. Right? Unbelievable. It's a fix, right, Rob? We should do that again. Oh, no, I can't. Rob had to. How does Rob do that? Oh, come on. I'm even thinking it's fixed, and I drew the freaking name. Freaking Rob, I got to ship you an owl now. Well, it's not your bear, though. I'll ship the bear to Glenn. See, we need more people. Rob shouldn't. Rob won my last giveaway. I'm not kidding. And that one had pretty many entries. Yeah. Did you ever win one from Jordy, Rob? Yeah, he's got a horseshoe in his ass or something. I agree, RB. Oh, you want the bear? You could trade your owl in, and we'll redo the drawing, and then I'll have to make you a bear, Rob. You don't have to accept it, you know. We could draw somebody else and tear your name up and never allow it to be there and enter it again. You win everything. Oh, you want a wood spirit, Rob? You want to trade the owl in for a wood spirit? What do I got? I got wood spirits here. You want me to send you a wood spirit, Rob? I'm trying to keep the owl for somebody else, you know? Let me see, Rob. I got a couple outside. Wait a minute. Hold on. Don't move. Let's see. I got any wood spirits here for Rob? Yep, he is. Luann wants the owl, see? There's a wood spirit, Rob. He's still getting worked on. His eyes are a little googly right now. Let me see. You got this guy. That's cottonwood bark. What else? I can always do... Got one to do with the knife. Luann really wants that owl, Rob. You should give her a chance at it. And that one too. How about this? This one's all knife work, Rob. You know, if I give you a wood spare, Jordy's going to be pissed because I owe him a wizard. This is his cottonwood bark. You'll take the wood spare, Rob? Seriously? I'll do the drawing again. Give somebody an owl. I'll give you a wood spare. Which one you want? You know he's going to kill me if you get a wood spare, right, Rob? He's going to kill me. If I ship you one, I'm going to have to ship him one right away. And he's not going to want the one I ship because he wants me to make him a wizard. How about this one, Rob? This one. Okay. This one's all knife. All right. No finish or paint or anything. Okay. I'll give you that one, Rob. Oh, we can redraw. Where's the can? I gotta make sure your name ain't in the can again now. Okay, here's the can. All right. There's only a couple names in there. All right. This is Rob's. Oops. We're gonna redraw the win. Thanks, Rob. Can't have you win the owl. You won the last one. I'll send you that wood spirit though, Rob. Okay, buddy? Here we go. Tell me when to stop. Hiya. Is that the stop, Glenn? Okay. Okay, here we go. First one I'm grabbing. Oh, it's Mark Anthony. You here, Mark? Didn't I see you before? Is Mark here? Mark Anthony's going to get the owl. Sorry, Luann. But it's Mark Anthony. He told me he was here. Where is he? You get the owl. And Rob, thank Rob for that, because Rob chose a wood spirit over that. That's because Rob knows how to make his own owls now, right, Rob? Is Mark here? There's 13 of us in here. That's it. I could have sworn I saw Mark before. He emailed me and said, I'll be there with bells on. I'm pretty sure that was Mark. So make sure if you're here, Mark, or when you watch this, that you send me your address so I know where to ship it. All right. Well, that was fun. Now I'm going to get in trouble and Jordy's going to kill me. That's right. I'm not afraid of Jordy. I'll just carve him something really cool and he'll be happy. He's going to kill Rob because Rob got another carving from me. Mark's not here, is he? Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the pictures. I got to go in the emails and get everybody's pictures. And then I'll put them. I'll make a little video and I'll show the pictures of them. I should have had that already, but I've been rushing. I even didn't announce the drawing this week. I had so many things going on. So that's why I want to get back to starting to get back on YouTube and staying consistent again. Like I said, I think Monday, we'll just do Monday at 8. How about that? We'll just call Monday at 8 o'clock. I'll just come on live and see who's here. And we'll talk about what we can do during the week. That'll be our regular live day. I'll do. How's that? Is everybody good with that? Mondays at 8 o'clock. There you go, Rob. I'll make sure I sign it. I got one of your carvings. You got my eye stick. I got my worm. I got to show you. I got to show you guys the Sticks and Stones worm. You know, that's from Rob. He's got his little, see, he's got his Sticks and Stones hat on. See, that's me. Rob sent me that a while ago. That's the only carving I got from anybody is from Rob. And he sent me that. And that's my little mascot that stays in the shop. I got to make a wall up. I got to set this all up in here so I can actually work better in here. But yeah, so I got jealous when I saw a Geordie worm, so I had to have a worm. So I bitched and moaned and cried to Rob, and he sent me a worm. So now he's going to have a wood spirit from me, and he's already got an eye carving stick that I made. So, but this week, that's what we're going to do. Maybe I'll start that video tomorrow. We'll go back to the expressions, but we'll draw some on a board. All right. I think I have a little cedar board out there I could do, and I'll draw so many expressions right on a board, and then we'll just carve them into the board. Okay. Because I think it's a good idea to have some of those expressions on a board, and you just drill a hole in the board and you hang it up in your shop. And whenever you're looking for a different expression to put on one of your wood spirits, you can just look at the board and mix and match eyes and mouths and stuff. You can try me on Facebook. I'll send me on Messenger, Glenn. Yeah, I don't really go on Facebook that much. I wish I could. I can't even get my password for Facebook. So the wood the whole wood carvers helpers, I could barely get in that. That's my wood carving group there. You guys can still go there, start it up again because I couldn't get into it. And now when I try to get on my PC, which is what I usually work on, uh, I can't get into my old email for Facebook, and I don't have the old phone and everything, so they won't let me re-log in and do all kinds of stuff. So I could barely get on Facebook to do anything. But we're definitely going to make an expressions board. All right. And we'll put a bunch of them little faces I made. If you guys like those expressions, like I said, I did put a lot of them in the community section. And members even have different, we have a few members. They have different ones than the ones that are in the community section. Okay. So there's a lot of expressions, there's a lot of patterns. And if you mix and match all of them, you can come up with all kinds of different stuff already. But we'll do some on the board and I'll try to come up with even different ones there, ones that we don't have and some that we do, I guess. You don't know how to do that on Messenger? You go to Messenger and just add me, I guess, Glenn, or try to add me on Facebook. We'll figure it out. I don't know if I can get in there. I'm very rarely on Facebook, though. I do YouTube, Facebook. I have Instagram, too. I don't even put anything on that. I'm really not good at this computer stuff. Most of the time I'll sit here and whittle. I should be taping everything I do, not that easy. So I got to get into that because I'm getting older, and I've said it before. Most of the time, I wish I could be like Jordy. I'd just be a demon because all I do is carve all day. Now the past 2 weeks were really slow for me because I had other things I was doing. But usually I'm just sitting all day. That's all I do is carve. I mean, I would have a million videos on. I'd just be a demon with videos, but you guys would probably get bored watching me carve the same stuff over and over too, though. I like to teach different things. You're computer illiterate, Glenn? Yeah, I'm not the best on the computer either. Most of my stuff is pretty much just give me a piece of wood and I'm happy. That's what I'm doing. Get my knives, get my chisels, get my coffee, and I'm good to go. But cameras and lighting and a place to do it that you guys can actually see, and plus just making stuff and having the camera at the right angle, and the traffic. I have a road going down right in front of my house. You did a Halloween apple? Oh, good. How'd it come out, Rob? There's a lot of expressions there. Nobody's seen Mark, huh? I hope he watches this live when it's over so he knows he won. Otherwise, we'll have to redraw again. No, I'm sure I'll hear from him. Just with my dust mask on, I was carving earlier with the Dremel. It came out crazy looking, Rob. A Halloween apple. That's pretty cool. I got to do some witches. Well, we got to figure out winter stuff. You guys got to let me know what projects you're into. I mean, we can make a lot of things. I'll just keep making wood spirits because a lot of people love the wood spirits. I know that. Every time I stop carving them, that's what people request. But I think I'm going to do that, though. We're going to make like one a week. I mean, one a day. I'll get some more wood. We should do one a day and do an experiment and put them on eBay for $20 and see what we make. We should do something like that. I think that would be fun. See what we could sell in the wintertime on eBay. eBay used to be real good for selling cottonwood bark carvings, wood spirits. That'd be a fun thing. Like I said, make it a YouTube class that's, hey, this is how to make a quick $100 on eBay with 5 wood spirits, 5 carvings and 15-minute carvings with the Dremel. What do you got to lose? Take it easy, Glenn. Take care of that hand, buddy. Yeah, well, we did the owl. We'll have to do another giveaway. So we'll think of one giveaway every other month or something. And we'll definitely have maybe a giveaway for Christmas. So we'll see what we can come up with. Night, Glenn. I'm probably going to be taking off myself. I got to go to the store. I got to get half and half for my coffee. I'm going to be one grumpy wood carver in the morning. But I had to quick do the live and make sure that it works. But I'm going to be here. I think I'm going to do that from now on. I'm just going to do live. I'll try and announce it, an hour or two before. So watch. If you're subscribed, definitely click the bell so you get notified. All right. And every Monday at 8:00, no matter what, I'll go live, whether I'm doing nothing or not. And then we can talk about what we want to do at least. And we can keep saying hi to each other. Carve a grumpy bear. You're stuck on bears, Rob. You just got a wood spirit. Now you want a bear. Sooner or later, Rob's going to get me to carve a bear. Should have Dan here. Dan can carve a bear, man. I'm telling you. And Dan learned it from a book. I'm telling you. I'm not lying. Dan got that book and started carving bears better than me. Yeah. I'm surprised he's not here. You should have seen the notification. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut this live off. I really appreciate everybody coming. And we'll start talking more about how to grow the channel and how to do things and what you guys want to do. And we'll do a lot of that live every Monday night now. All right. We'll make Monday our live night, and that'll be 8:00. I'll come on. Whoever shows up, shows up. I might be carving. I might not. But I'll definitely be here to chat and bounce ideas off of each other. Sound good to everybody? Thanks for coming in. Thanks, Rumple. Thanks, Luann, for showing up. Sorry about the owl. We'll have to make you another one. Okay. It's good to see everyone. Thanks for showing up. And I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to keep your eyes on the channel. We're going to make our expressions board this week. Okay. Thanks for coming, guys. Bye-bye. Now, how do we stop this? I have no idea. I guess we just end the stream. See you later, guys.